afternoon and welcome back to East Texas News at 4. I'm Jennifer Hines. And I'm Vanessa Sickles. In this half hour, we'll show you a man who's caught cheating in a casino. That's not even the worst part. And a teenager is banned from going to homecoming. Why? She failed to return a library book.
And of course, we'll have your NASA image of the day for you. And we'll also be checking in with Chief Meteorologist Mark Skirto in our Storm Tracker Weather Center for another big weather story. We're talking Friday night football.
An Akron, Ohio family's dog was stuck in a storm drain Wednesday night. The dog's name, can't make this up, is Wiz. He was first hit by a car and then he fell into the drain. He couldn't make it out, so a lot of people decided to team up and rescue the little chihuahua, including Wiz's owner, Ashley Moore. It turns out Wiz's back legs were broken and he couldn't move on his own. Someone used a broom on top of the sewer line and banged it around in a desperate attempt to move Wiz a few inches closer to the front of the tiny drain. Ashley used a coat hanger to try and hook Wiz's collar. After an hour and a half of more than a dozen attempts, Wiz was finally rescued from that drain.
And a Hackleburg, Alabama boy with Down syndrome got lost near his home in some backwoods on Tuesday night. Thanks to a few cuddly, warm bodies, Kyle is safe and back in the arms of his mother. And thanks to some technology, this won't be happening again.
Love you. I love you too, baby. The most happy feeling in the world, just realizing that I just got a little tiny taste of what so many parents have went through. I'm just so fortunate.
My mom.
Rosemary Camp is holding on to her son a little tighter now after 10-year-old Kyle Camp walked off and got lost in the woods behind his home.
It was getting dark and we were just scared because he doesn't ever go anywhere we can't see him.
Kyle spent the night in the woods, wet, without shoes or a jacket. But he wasn't alone. He was surrounded by these guys, 4 puppies, who also turned up missing the same time Kyle did.
It was just so much.
After nearly 15 hours in the woods, Kyle and the puppies were found.
That's where I lost him.
A moment this mother will never forget.
We didn't know anything, just that they found him. And there he was on the back, and he was looking, he wasn't smiling, but he was okay. He's really heavy, and I felt like I could carry him for 100 miles.
Rosemary says her family is forever grateful to the more than 100 people who helped search for Kyle.
Lucky to live in a place where we do have such wonderful neighbors.
Kyle has been given a special device designed to help track loved ones who have a tendency to wander. It's called a Project Lifesaver, and it's a tracking bracelet with GPS. So hopefully now Kyle will always be found no matter where he roams.
We've got some weather conditions here in East Texas that are just ideal to have outdoor events. We have so many of them coming up, it would be difficult to list them all, but let's go ahead and check some headlines. First of all, perfect for high school football weather. Hey, we got the Rose Parade, we got the Rodeo in Henderson, the Rusk County PRC Rodeo, we got the Jamboree in Gilmer, and so much more. And our next cold front, folks, is not going to be until next Friday. All right, it looks like out there right now, it's got very comfortable temperatures. 72 already by around 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It's about halftime in a lot of these football games. It'll be 61, then 52 at midnight, folks. Stay warm out there, and we will have your big weather story coming up in a little while. We will talk high school football games of the week. Vanessa?
Very exciting. Caught on camera, a truck slammed into a store.